Hello, adventurers! We're back in Graveyard Keeper, and I don't recognize this place. This isn't my normal home. I'm in a cabin in the wilderness where there's no civilization around me other than these couple of zombies who, let's be real, make for some mindless conversation, but nothing really further than that. But we have a lot to do now. We got a lot done last time. We got all these zombies set up. We have some automation going on here. We have this guy stone mining, this stone mine here that's inactive. I decided to go ahead and set up both the mines here and all the mines here and all sorts of stuff. I did a couple of things off camera, but I don't remember exactly what they were because it was last week for me in real life. I think I brought the other zombies here, so now I have two miners. That way we get coal and iron all the time, rather than just one or the other, and you have to wait for it to swap. We also have guys delivering stuff all the time. I don't think we have two guys delivering, do we? Or do we? I think we... Oh yeah, we do. Okay, so this place is basically filled up right now. We do need about 3 more zombies if we want to get the marble and then finish up the stone mine as well. But it's not too big a deal as long as we have some stuff coming in constantly. We have the quest to do, the storyline to focus on, which I will start doing this episode most likely, continuing with the Inquisitor and all that he needs. And also we have some side quests to do. I need to bring some wine to Wagner, for example, so he can get his creative juices flowing and get back to writing the stories he loves. Hey, how you doing? I'm faster than you. Slowpoke. I'm the fastest on the track team. Vroom, 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 vroom. Yep. We won't have our automatic wood mine anymore, but we've always had more of a surplus of wood than we have had of stone or iron or even coal. So basically, wood is not a big deal, and I can always just chop up some trees near the house every time I need more anyway, so it's mostly the mining resources that are in limited supply that I need to have automated. Oh, I remember one thing I did off camera was I built this right here so that they can store iron at home, because it turns out unless you build an iron storage thing, what's it called? The iron stockpile. It's called an iron stockpile in here somewhere. Iron ore stockpile. It's very cheap, by the way, but unless you have one of those, the porters won't actually bring the resources back. So I did that, and we already have 2 blocks of iron over here, which I'm not quite sure. Where do I put these blocks of iron again? Where do I craft them into? Or do I just smelt them from here? I'll probably just smelt them from here. Let's see. If I swap this... Let me figure this out. Ah! Okay, in the stone cutter, I can extract 5 iron ore from 1 block of iron, which is actually pretty efficient, so I quite like that. Okay, so before anything else, I do have a few comments to read, just real quick. First of all, I heard that I can buy candles from the priest, which really helps out because that means that I don't have to worry about crafting them and going through that whole process every time I want to do a prayer, because I only need 1 candle to bring my church quality up a whole nother 10 to like a total of 40. Also, when I see a lot of people in the church, the number of people doesn't actually affect the amount of money I get. So if it looks like there's more people than normal, it doesn't mean I'm going to get more money. Each person's just going to give less, so I get the same set amount. And apparently with the mines, I was mining large stone chunks, and those can't go into the trunk. I do know that. Like stone like this, they can't go into chests or anything like that. Also, when crafting more than 1 quality item at once, they are all of the same quality. I wasn't quite sure what it meant, but I believe that what it means is if I'm in here, say, making wine, since I can choose what or more like in here, actually. Oh no, in here. So since you can kind of choose what quality buckets you want to use, and it says like the percentages, it's not that you're going to have like half of it's going to be silver and half of it's going to be bronze or whatever. This means you have a 50% chance of all of them being silver. If you fail it, then it's all going to be bronze. I think that's what I've gathered. So it's a chance for everything as a whole. I should use the fertilizer I have on my farmland. That is true. I've left it there and I haven't used it, and I keep forgetting to, or keep ignoring it because I keep on wanting to put in new fertilizer every time and just use what I've already used. I'm very wasteful. Okay, there's another reason to care about the body's quality other than it needing more than 90%. This was a big thing, by the way, in order to make a zombie. The quality of the zombie itself is based on how many skulls it has. As a body rots, it loses white skulls, and by the time it's at 0%, it has 0 white skulls with the same red skulls. Okay, by the time it is half gone, it'll count as... by the time a skull is half gone, it'll count as being gone according to the... Whenever you see it rotting. I can kind of show this off if I have a body here. Let's see. So from what I've gathered, if you go into the body, you can see that it's starting to rot downwards. So once this line at the edge of the rot gets about halfway down the next skull, that skull will disappear pretty much and not be usable, but it'll keep all the red skulls. So basically it keeps going down in quality, and it'll make it so that the zombies are lower in quality as well. So from what they say here, a body with 2 white skulls would have 1 at 75% and 0 at 25%. A body of 3 white skulls would have 2 at 83%, 1 at 50%, 0 at 17%, etc. Yeah, so the zombie basically gets worse the lower the skulls it has whenever you make it. I'm not sure if I read that correctly or if that's accurate, but I'm going with it. I mean, you can only make a zombie that's above 90% anyway, so I don't think it's a big deal. Removing body parts has no effect on quality. So I was, looking at that, like, can I remove body parts and then make a zombie? But it doesn't actually decrease the quality percentage when I remove body parts, so I should still be able to make a zombie out of it, which makes very little sense. It would be a very disgusting zombie if I'm removing the blood, skin, and bones and then turning it to a zombie, but hey. You know, who am I to question the game? And finally, a body loses quality slower if it's not on the floor. When you put it on things like pallets and surgery stations, it loses the quality. And I kind of noticed that. And in addition, I can only have 5 bodies in here because I only have 5 pallets and stations, which is fine. So even though I have 55 carrots in here, I cannot get 11 more bodies currently until I clear out some slots. So I can also get apples now. Sick. My first harvest. And also some berries. Also, that was more apples than I expected to get, to be honest. Well, what did I have growing here? This was crops I can't hold. Okay. Cool. And we got another iron here whenever I wasn't paying attention, which is nice. I'm going to clear out my inventory a bit. Okay, what did I have here? I had lentils. Okay. Cool. I don't have any fertilizer in any of the other ones of these, so I might as well just throw them on. There we go. And plant some more lentils. Actually, do I have enough to plant? I have 2 of those. 4 of those. Okay, there we go. How about this one? Do I have enough? No, I do not. Okay, that's fine. I'll leave it for now then. And here I was growing... What's this? Some beets. You know what, I'm going to use the one that's already fertilized. I forget what I was doing with all these places and stuff like this whenever I get off of this game for a little while. I forget what I was doing. Alright, with that out of the way, let's go check on what we need to do next. Because there's several big things we could be working on. We could be working on getting more money. We could be working on the story quest, which is what I'm going to check on. I know I need to build something for the Inquisitor. He wanted us to make him a thing. I think it was a burger stand or something like that. We're going to sell the great meats here for his Inquisitor shows. I forget what I needed to craft it though. So I needed 5 hemp rope. Okay, I'm working on hemp right now, actually. 15 planks, 20 nails. Rope, plank, nails. Rope, plank, nails. 5, 15, 20. Rope, plank, nails. Alright. I think we can manage that. Now that we have some of our own hemp, it shouldn't be too big a deal. And if we don't have enough, then we can always buy some from the homeless guy. Because he loves hemp. He's a big hemp fan. He's the biggest fan. Like, he is ahead of the game, honestly. Selling hemp before it's even legalized to sell hemp, dude. That's a businessman. That's an entrepreneur getting ahead of the competitors. Actually, I don't think they have any sort of regulation here in terms of what you can and can't sell. Actually, they probably do. Actually, they definitely do. What am I saying? They have the whole, like, thing where you have to buy licenses and stuff. Where's the free market? I make wooden planks all the ding-dong day. My hands are really tired, and I'm eating bread. Hooray! Woo! Woo! You know what? While out here, let's check on our hemp crops, because we gotta grow the finest hemp. We could probably sell hemp to Dig now that I think about it. He'd probably enjoy it. In more ways than one. There we go. Plant. And why am I putting more fertile? Why aren't I using the stuff I already placed down? I mean, come on. What's wrong? I mean, it's because I want to keep my farm organized. Like, I want to just put wheat in this section, I believe, and just put, like, this stuff here. I don't want to use up these random spaces until I expand my current crops. That's why I haven't been using the stuff where I already have fertilizer. But I really shouldn't be using probably boost fertilizer. I mean, if it's for, like, something like hemp, I think it's fine, because hemp is something I'm low on right now, so I need to expand my inventory. But once I have a certain amount, I probably only need to use quality. There we go. Yeah, like once I have, say, 6 slots of hemp, I probably don't need to use boost anymore. Same with pretty much any other crop. I don't know. I feel like it's not too hard to make a ton of like, quality fertilizer, though, once you reach a certain point. You know, I didn't actually need to bring any of the hemp over. I mean, we could store it in here, but we already had 9 rope. We can take 5 with us. And there we go. We have the resources we need. We can get that build done and deliver our wine to Wagner so he can enjoy it. I don't call it wine. I call it creative juice. And we got to get that creative juice flowing. I think my guy's probably getting a bit sleepy at this point too, but it's fine. It's fine. He can keep going. He's a very strong man. He doesn't need sleep. Like, real men never sleep. They just fight all day. Work in the fields all the time. You know what? We're getting this done right on time as well because it's just about Inquisitor time. At least I believe it is. Or actually, oh, never mind. I was too late, actually. Dang. It's alright. We have plenty of time to do other things. And I can always speed it up to this time anyway in the future. Serve the beer, serve the burgers. Oh. Wait, let me see. What does the Inquisitor want now? Build a snack tent. I already did. Am I going to need to make some gold star beer and burgers before I can continue with this? Because that will be a bit of a struggle. It's just a little bit of a struggle. Hey, I mean, while we're at it, we might as well just go to Wagner and get that side quest out of the way. I'm sure there's some other side quests around here too, but this is the only one I can think of right now. I'll check our quest inventory in a moment. It's a windy day. Whew. It's like Terraria. Gotta get that windy day music going. I'd like to fly a kite right now in this type of windy day. I'm sure my guy knows how to invent a kite. Why don't we do that? Why don't we do that? We can bring some joy to this village. Hello there, Wagner. I want a story. Good wine is my friend. Here's a story. Oh, it's just 1 wine per story for this guy. Okay. I mean, I can just keep giving him wine. Is that even a quest for Wagner? Oh, it's not really a quest, it seems. Because I don't see him having... Yeah, he doesn't really have a quest. He just gives me infinite stories. You know what? Why not? I don't have any other use for my wine right now. Let's make him really happy. All my stories suck, so no more stories. Go away! I wasted everything on you. How can Miss Charm fall in love with me now? Oh, I got all the stories I could off of this guy. 6 regular stories. I still haven't really used the stories for anything, though I know that I can. I forget what they're used for. How do I get Heraldric higher? Other than using hemp. Let's see. What's he currently at? 20? He doesn't even currently have a quest. Actually, I think he gets quests later on. Oh. I already talked to you a while ago. What do you even sell? Oh, some recipes. That's pretty nice, actually. You have anything? Okay, Pirate Captain's got nothing to say to me. Well, there's not too much I can do on this particular day, so I might just go home for now and sleep until Prayer Day, get that done, and then move on to Inquisitor Day. Just like prayer. I'll just meditate until it's Inquisitor Day, pretty much. You wait. Okay, upon looking it up, it looks like these stories are not too important for me yet. Though I can use them to go ahead and craft some chapters if I want to show off what they do real quick. So if I go over here, I'll just use this desk. Oh, no, that's a cooking table. Do I have a desk right now? I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. I do have a desk over here. So if I go here, I can use my bronze story, along with a bit of paper. It's a pen and ink to make some notes. So I can either make higher quality stuff or just leave it here. Craft. Probably get some low tier stuff. There we go. And we get 1 notes and we get our pen and ink back. We don't have enough paper exactly, but it's not a big deal. I might want to make 1. I want to make 3 of these. It also is a good source of blue points from what I read, just writing in general. If you just go through this whole process, it's a really good way to get some blue points. Let's see. Can we make some clean paper? Let's make some more clean paper. Let's just convert all that we have right now and just see what we can get out of it. So in here, let's do another 4 of these. Takes quite a bit of effort, actually. Writing is not an easy process, I'll have you know. My brother, who I won't say the name of, but he's written a book before, actually. Tried to sell it on Amazon, all sorts of stuff. Wasn't too successful because it was his first time he's ever tried writing anything. It was more a thing he did for fun. And writing's hard. Like it's not a simple thing that you can just do really quickly. It took him a long time to do and a lot of effort, and then didn't even find much success out of it. So let's see. You can craft chapters. So you need three sets of notes, I believe, to craft a chapter. Then once you have 3 chapters, you can make a, what was it? What came after chapters? Oh, you can use chapters to make prayers. So since I already have the prayer for faith, I could use this chapter, for example, to make a prayer for donations, which is pretty cool. I believe I should be able to craft books in here, if I recall correctly. But maybe it wasn't the church workbench. Let's see. Church workbench, can I craft books? I'm not sure. I know that if I need to make a book, I need hardcovers or soft covers anyway, and I don't have any of those right now. But if I was able to make books, I could craft those into higher quality prayers. They'd give a ton of blue points when I make them, and I could convert them, if I don't want to make prayers out of it, I could convert them into science points at the table up at the top left. And that's also a really nice thing. Like, see, books can make things like prayer for repose, which is a more powerful prayer, but it costs more to make for sure. Combo prayer as well, combo faith and money. Actually, that would be, I would really like to get that one. It says craft at desk or desk 2. This is the desk. I'm not quite sure where books are made in here though. Perhaps we didn't even unlock the book. Let's see, is it in theology? I think so. Blueprint, candelabra, candle. Craft at church workbench. I thought we already could craft the candle. Oh, it's just the highest tier candle. Soft church bench. Actually, maybe the reason why our church can't increase in quality any further is because we haven't unlocked better tier benches. Maybe that's something we're going to need to do. There's a lot of things here that'll actually help to improve both the graveyard and the church. It should be in here though. Oh yeah. Books. Books are right here. Okay. Also, things like playwright and writer help to get notes and things like that a lot easier. Let's see, what's the difference between playwright and writer? Okay, there are several things I can do to increase the quality of books. Well, notes and chapters, technically. Stories, notes, chapters, all that stuff. Books are based off the quality of the stuff you make before them, and you can't increase the quality by crafting them other than by using different types of covers, because different hardcovers can make different quality books that are higher. But using a desk 2 will increase the quality of books as well, or increase the quality of anything in the writing tree. Writer will increase by 30%, I believe. Playwright's like 50%. Both of those are big increases, but the biggest increase is actually in another category. I think smithing here. There should be one called jeweler, like a trait you can get called jeweler. Yeah, jeweler's up here. So you know how to make really nice jewelry. So that's really good because that increases the books that you make by 70% quality. So there's a lot of things that I need to do before I can really start working on getting good stories. Honestly, I might want to start working on that a little bit. It sounds like a fun thing to do. At the same time though, it's pretty expensive if I'm starting into this stuff. Like maybe writing tricks would be a good one to get here. And maybe going into books as well. Like this one's not too bad and I can get playwright afterwards. For now though, let's focus on the story. Alright, doing a quick prayer. How you doing, old Inquisitor, me boy? How are ye? How you doing? What does it cost to get a trade license again? 50. Actually, we're getting close to getting the trade license, to be honest. Like, we still have a little bit ways to go, but we're slowly getting there. There we go. Get a story, get a faith for free. Throw in a candle, why not? And now we pray. Pray for extra faith so we can summon more zombies, because I committed heresy. And I'm really glad this guy is such a devout follower, you know? He's such a cool guy. He's always here. It almost makes me think he's a statue that I put here just to make it seem like I have some really great followers. But, you know, that could never be true. Anyway, how you doing, guy? I don't know if I should be selling bread to the bishop or to the market, to the inn. I know, I'll toss him 20, because why not? I'm already here. And there's a candle I can buy for 1 silver each. I mean, it's a bit expensive if I'm going to be buying that every time. It might be better to just craft it, to be honest. Oh, I can't even buy these prayers. Oh well. Hum. I was on my phone and slept slightly too long, but it is now Inquisitor Day. I can't speak. And it's time to burn some witches. Hooray! You know what I bet's gonna happen? I'm gonna go to the Inquisitor and he's gonna be like, thank you for building this stand. Now could you bring me some gold star burgers? And I'm gonna be like, you're serious, man. Gotta wait till next week again. I gotta make you some burgers. Siri just popped up on my phone because I said serious. I'm not speaking to you. Leave me alone, okay? Ay. Okay, we'll see what happens. Hello, Inquisitor. What do you got for me? Look at the tent. Oh, cutscene?
Good. The people are going to love this. And you'll probably earn a lot of money.
Yes, Monsignor.
You know, at first I thought you were kind of shady. Like you might be a problem. I had the strange feeling that you didn't belong here. But now it seems like you've blended in just fine. You do what you've been asked to do. And profit means everything to you. I believe there's a place for a person like you in our future world. In the world we're going to build in the town. The world of pure faith. Ha! One day.
I don't like the sound of this. The music is too epic.
The audience is gathering. Do your part, Will, and I will do mine.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I can prove I'm loyal. I'm sure I can show you that I can be trusted well enough to look after Witch Hill.
Indeed, perhaps one day I will embrace you as an Inquisitor apprentice. Meanwhile, I'll await your reports.
Alright. Oh, so I got rid of the guards. Can I ask you to release a gypsy woman?
It is not in my rules to release someone. But this time I'll make an exception. Her friends have been making too much of a ruckus outside my headquarters.
Alright. Cool. So we've done all that we can with the Inquisitor, which is great. We didn't actually need to bring him any burgers or things like that. Even though we can. I'm not sure what it does if I do. I really have no idea. Zombie Brewery makes the mug of beer. Right now. I think I just haven't unlocked the beer yet. I'm not sure what it's for. But I can do it. Maybe it's a future thing. Anyway, I think this is a pretty good place to leave off this episode of Graveyard Keeper. We know what we're going to do next. We got to speak to the Gypsy Baron and then do all sorts of things. There's a whole chain of things that we can do now, which has just been opened up for us. We're making great progress and I'm enjoying it a lot. So, that's all for now. Hopefully you all enjoyed this episode of Graveyard Keeper. And I hope to see you all on the next adventure. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I really need it.